Hello everyone, my name is Christina and I want to welcome you to my cooking channel on Czech Cookbook. So today I will teach you how to make kolache. I'm really excited about this and I cannot wait for you guys to try this. I worked really hard on this recipe, so I hope you guys enjoy it and you like it. I know that lots of Czechs in Texas and Nebraska, they know kolache and they like it. So greetings to everybody over there, and all of you that never heard of kolache, you need to make this because you will love it. So let's start. We will need 1.5 cup of milk, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 4 cups of flour, pinch of salt, lemon zest from 1 lemon, 1 stick of butter, and 1 egg for the topping. We will brush it on our kolache. And now we have to fill it. So I have here different fillings, and it's up to you what you like and what you prefer. Here is first one is my farmer's cheese recipe, and I know that this is a lot of ingredients, so under the video in the description on YouTube I'll post a link that will take you straight to my website when you have all the list of ingredients, so you can go ahead and look at it, which is easier for you. And also I will put the link how to make my farmer's cheese, because that's what you need if you want to have the real deal kolache. So this is about 12 up to 14 ounces of farmer's cheese, which in Czech we call tvaroh, and this has no salt, just pure tvaroh. So you need 1 cup of powdered sugar that we will be adding into this filling, 1 egg yolk, 1/4 of a cup of raisins, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Another filling that I'll teach you how to make is a poppy seed filling. And for that you will need 1/2 cup of poppy seeds. And if you have a hard time finding poppy seeds, again you can go to my website. In my Amazon store I have poppy seeds in bulk and you can buy them from my website. I know that if you go to regular store they have these poppy seeds in this small container and it's super expensive. So you can go ahead and buy it in bulk if you like. So we will need 1/2 cup of poppy seeds, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 1/3 of a cup of milk, 1/4 of a cup raisins. So that's our poppy seed filling. If you like marmalade, you can also fill it with marmalade. For that I have here prune preserve, blueberry preserve, and to top it off, we will top it off with what's called in Czech drobenka. You can call it crumble. And for that we will need 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1 tablespoon of butter. So let's start creating this amazing kolache, and we have a lot to do. First we will be working on our yeast mixture, but we need to warm up this milk. So let's put it into a mug, 1.5 cups of milk, and I'll put it in the microwave for about 1 minute. And make sure that it's lukewarm, that it's not too hot, otherwise if it's too hot it will kill our yeast. Our milk is warmed up, it's lukewarm. Now we will add from our 1/3 of a cup of sugar, we will take 1 teaspoon. And then we will need 2 teaspoons of yeast. Let's mix it up. And our mixture needs to rise up, so give it 10 minutes to rise. While we wait for our yeast mixture to be done, we can already prepare our flour mixture. So here is 4 cups of flour. And a pinch of salt. Let's put the remaining sugar in. We had 1/3 of a cup. We just took 1 teaspoon out. And now we will need the lemon zest. For this I really recommend if you use organic lemons, because if it's sprayed the skin too much, then that's what you eat. and wash it really well, even if it's organic. Let's mix it up. Now I'll be adding butter. Make sure that the butter is softened so it can be easily worked with. If it's not and you forgot to put it out of the fridge to soften, just put it in a microwave for, I don't know, for a little bit, like 20 seconds, and just check and to make sure that it's softened up. This is a whole stick of butter. After 10 minutes our yeast mixture looks amazing, all bubbly. So let's add it to our flour mix. Let's mix it all up. Let's start with just wooden spoon, but we will have to put our hands in there. It smells amazing already. Okay, I just washed my hands, so now I can work with this. Okay, this looks great. So I'll put some flour on the bottom so it doesn't stick too much. And then also a little bit of flour on the top. So here is our beautiful dough, and we will need to let it rise for 1 hour. So cover it with a towel and let it rise. Before our dough will be risen, we can already prepare our fillings. This way we are ready when our dough is ready. So this is my homemade farmer's cheese, which is about 13 ounces. So let's add 1 cup of powdered sugar. I know it looks like a lot, but I like it sweet. And it's not over sweeted, that's just how much it needs. We can add our 1 egg yolk, one teaspoon of vanilla extract, even though this will make the color a little darker, but it adds good flavor. And last we will be adding 1/4 of a cup of raisins. Now let's mix it all really well. This looks good, so let's put it in the fridge and let it wait in the fridge. Now we need to grind our poppy seeds. In Czech Republic we have this special grinder just for poppy seeds, but I know it's very difficult to find in here. So I know that lots of people don't have that. So I found a way that you can use a coffee grinder and it makes wonders. So we will be using this. I have this coffee grinder. I have one that's just for coffee and another one that's just for spices or poppy seeds. So let me show you how this thing works. And I'm sure that many people have coffee grinders. So let's do just half of this. We'll just grind it. So look at it. We will be cooking it, so I'll put it straight to the pot. Of course it's not as smooth as if I would use the special poppy grinder, but it gets its job done, so that's good for me. Now we will need to cook our poppy seed filling, but first let's add the rest of the ingredients. We have 1/3 of a cup of milk, half a cup of powdered sugar, so it's nice and sweet, and 1/4 of a cup of raisins. Turn on the stove. Let's mix it well. And wait till it starts to boil, but keep stirring so we don't burn this. By cooking it, it will all be incorporated into one, so when you put it on kolache, it will not be crumbling out of it, and it will be just stick to the dough. I just realized that I'm using black pot, and it's pretty black too, the poppy seeds, so I hope you guys can see it. It starts to boil now, so let's just boil it and cook it for 2 minutes. Lower the flame, and just 2 minutes of stirring, and that should be fine. So after 2 minutes of boiling, we can turn it off, and as you see, it's all together, stick together, so that's perfect, and now we can let it cool off. Now let's prepare our crumble. We have here 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1 tablespoon of butter. And now we'll have to do it with our hands. Just try to get the butter mixed up with the flour and sugar, and you want to have these nice crumbs. Do it very softly. This looks nice. See? It's all nice crumble. This will be our topping. 1 hour is up. Now let's put a little bit of flour on our board. Let's put it on here. It smells really great. Work with it just a little bit, because we don't want to deflate this too much. We'll have to divide it in 3 same pieces, or let's try to do them same. Not always it's easy. Let's put more flour. And I'll roll it up. I'll put these to rest back in the bowl. You want to try to roll it up a little longer. And each piece we'll divide into 6 pieces. And now each piece make into a ball. I'll have to a little bit work with this end. Now let's set it up on a tray with the parchment paper. This is easier like that. Set it on a tray. So this is our first tray with 6 of them, and let it rest for 10 minutes. And while we wait, we can work on the other tray. Here is the egg that we will need to brush off our kolache. So let's put it in a cup. And break the yolk. Just mix it a little bit. This will give them nice color. After 10 minutes, they have chance to rise up a little more. Let's preheat the oven now to 350. Now we can work on our kolache. Here I have a glass, which we will need to use to flatten our kolache. But first let's dip it in a little bit of flour. This way it's easier and it doesn't stick to the glass. And now you want to press really hard. Put it in the middle or something. So we have the edges all same height. And now press hard because you want them really flat like that. So it's almost see-through, but not quite. We can also fix the little bit the edge. Now let's work on the other one. Flour first. Press really hard and twist around. All of them are nice and flat. Now we can brush them with the egg, but try to do only the edges because you don't need the middle, because that will have the filling. Now they're ready to be filled, and as you see, my farmer's cheese filling is lots of it. So either you can use more of that, or as you like, you can also skip the preserves. It's up to you. So I might have some leftovers of farmer's cheese, but it's okay. I like to do it half and half. Half of this one and half of poppy seeds. So let's be generous because we have plenty. And now half of the poppy seeds. It's pretty thick. So just try to work with it because it's sticky. And now on the top we will put our crumble. That looks so good. Some blueberry jam. That looks nice too. A little crumble on the top. First tray is ready to be baked, so let's put it in the oven. The oven is preheated to 350 and it takes about 20 minutes, but keep checking because every oven bakes differently. 20 minutes are done and look at them. Aren't they amazing? Oh, so good. Now we can keep baking the rest. I want to warn you that the ones with the marmalades are super hot in the middle. It doesn't look like it when you, even after 5 minutes, it's just still hot. So be careful when you eat it so you don't burn yourself. I use also powdered sugar just to put it on the top so it looks even nicer. They're the best if you eat them fresh, but they can also freeze really well. So you can put them in a Ziplocs and freeze them, and when you pull them out, they are as fresh.